Well, good morning, everyone. Meteorologist Michael Wilhite here with your SouthernIndianaWeather.com Beyond the Weather Forecast. It is May the 6th, 2014, and it is about 10:11 a.m. Eastern Time. It is primary day here in Indiana, and we have some beautiful weather for you. All right, you may have noticed that we changed the format up a little bit on our videos over the past few days. Let me take you to that and show you. If you're not aware here, we are now doing daily forecast videos in very much more of a traditional, typical type of format. So the longer format videos, I'm still going to be doing these like I'm going to be doing today. However, the idea here is that based on your feedback, because I want to serve you, based on your feedback, you wanted quick, sort of concise videos for most of you. There were several of you, and I'm still amazed at this, who wanted those longer, more in-depth videos. So I still plan to do those. I'm going to do one right now, and I plan to do one another couple of times this week, most likely. Plan to do those longer ones maybe 3 or 4 times a week, and then Monday through Friday at least, and maybe even sometimes on the weekends as I have a chance. We'll do these the daily forecast videos of the morning time. We're calling the morning ones the QuickCast, and these ones that you're used to, the longer ones, we're now calling Beyond the Weather, because that's essentially what I'm doing. I'm taking you beyond the weather that you would see on TV or on one of my QuickCast updates into the latest details for it. So, all right, with that out of the way, I wanted to make you aware of that. So be sure you watch those QuickCast videos, and if you have feedback about it, let us know, because I'm always wanting to improve Southern Indiana weather to meet your needs. Before I go any further, I want to mention that we are sponsored this morning by Metal Magic in Washington. You can give Chad a call at 698-8555 for all of your paintless dent repair needs. Write that number down and tell them Southern Indiana Weather sent you. All right, satellite and radar into motion. The first thing that you notice is it's not bad around here, where there's not a whole lot of clouds around. You see clouds are really starting to thin out. We may end up going more of a mostly sunny day than we have forecasted partly cloudy. I wouldn't be surprised us to see mostly sunny. It's going to be intervals of a few high thin clouds this afternoon, but overall, pretty much a gorgeous day shaping up. Not a whole lot of rain either with this system, and that's a good thing. Notice the isobar lines. We've talked about these before, how they go like this. Let me illustrate for you what we have got going on around the area. Let me turn my color red on here. You've got a low pressure out here to your north, and you've got a cold front trailing down behind this, and you have a warm front that's stretching all the way through, more like this. It's actually really more of a stationary front, or at least quasi-stationary. It sort of bounces forward this way by a few miles one day and then bounces back this way another day. This will eventually, over the next couple of days, really push to the north, and that will cause our temperatures to really surge up. And so for those of you who are in the Indianapolis area now and you're saying, I know I have some of you that watch up there and say, man, this isn't fair. I mean, it's already 70 in Evansville, and it's 9 a.m. East Central Time there in Evansville. That tells you what kind of a warm day it's going to be, and it's 56 stinking degrees in Indianapolis. Hang in there, folks. The warm front is on the way. The warm front for tomorrow definitely will be up into you, but it's on its way, folks, and the warm weather is going to come towards most of the state. But right now, here in the southern part of the state, we are absolutely basking in beautiful weather. If we just take a look at temperatures across the area here, we're already in the 70s along the Ohio River. The 60s go as far north here as pretty much too close to the Bloomington area, and then it's 50s as you get up beyond that. But again, that warm front is on the way, folks, and it is going to bring the warmer temperatures in. Nothing really to show you here on future radar. There was the hint that there might have been some few showers well to our north, but those really didn't pan out at all, and as we just put future radar into motion, possibly during the overnight hours tonight, some scattered showers, but again, it is well to our north. Nothing stays down in our area, but you do see some rain potentially starting to move into the area here by 2 o'clock on Thursday. It does look like this would be something that would move in after night. We'll go ahead and time that out here on the GFS model, just to give you an idea what I'm talking about. Here's those same isobar lines. As I put this into motion, watch that warm front lift to our north. There you go. Here it is by Wednesday at 12Z. So this is 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, that well to our north. So you're going to have a nice warm day up in central and northern parts of Indiana tomorrow, folks. What we've got here in the south part of the state, that's coming your way, and that means it's going to be even warmer for us. It's going to be warmer today and tomorrow compared to what it has been. Okay. Here we go. That warm front lifts well to our north, and you've got a cold front starting to advance. You notice this low is very much deepening and tightening. Because of that, there's actually a slight risk for severe weather tomorrow. Well, actually on Thursday, excuse me, not tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday. On Thursday, there is a slight risk for severe weather out to just to our west. And the question is, does that translate over to us on Friday? I don't think it does, and let me show you why. You see, for one, the SPC hasn't outlined our area yet for anything with severe weather, and I think for good reason. Watch this low and how it moves up into Canada. So yes, it does start to occlude. It does start to go more of a negatively tilted trough on it, which is good for severe weather, but notice how far away this is from us. And it is dragging a cold front with it, but this cold front comes through very slowly, and the cold front really starts to become more disconnected from its parent low the further in time that you go. So we get some rain out of it, most certainly. If I back this up, here's the cold front advances. Here's Thursday at 8 p.m., and then here we are into 2 a.m. on Friday morning. By Friday morning here at 8 a.m., here's the rain starting to move into the area. It looks like Friday could end up being a wet day. Here's 8 a.m. Saturday morning. You got more rain potentially to deal with, and then here you got another batch of rain moving in for Sunday during the time frame as well, and into the overnight hours even on to Monday morning. More rain. You get the pattern here that we've got a rainy and unsettled pattern setting up, but I'm not worried about any severe weather. I don't think that's going to be anything that we have to worry about. A few showers still even possible around on Tuesday, as you can see, before the system does finally start to move out. Even on Wednesday, you see there's a slight chance of some showers here, but this would be a very small chance at best with this. And then, yes, you guessed it, coming into Thursday of next week, a week and 2 days from now, you get another good shot at rain. That's what I said, folks, just a very, very, very unsettled weather pattern moving our way. Let's talk about how much rain we could end up getting here. And this is really talking about the system Thursday night and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, leaving us on Tuesday morning with just minor rain chances from there on out. All right, here's what the GFS model says. And basically what you can see is that we've got anywhere from you've got a couple of inches possible in pockets here. So you get to the 1 inch starts here in this first yellow shading. So it's a good 1 to 2 inch swath over southern Indiana. And if you take a look at the Euro model as well, you get more along a ½ inch to an inch over the southern Indiana area, according to this. So, an inch or so is certainly probable with this. That's not a deluge of rain, and that's certainly a good thing. But that's enough to keep the ground red again, so keep that in mind. Now, we will at least have a few good days before we get there, temperature-wise. We're talking very warm. Here's what the GFS ensembles are saying for the next 16 days, and you can see just some very nice, beautiful weather coming our way. We do go below normal here for just a couple 3-day time span here, but not too bad otherwise. 86 degrees is what it's forecasting for us today, just the raw temperature data there. I'm actually forecasting 84 today, but I wouldn't be surprised to see some of us hit 86. And if I blow it again and we end up with 86, I wouldn't be surprised there either with the south wind that we've got coming in. It's going to be a warm day all around, let's put it that way. If we take a look at what the high resolution NAM has to say about the temperatures, it's a little bit different on this, and here you see that it warms us up to about 81 degrees at most today, whereas it takes us up to 86 on the GFS ensembles. I've sort of split the difference, and I've went 84 for my forecasted high temperature today based on the difference between the two models. I think 84 is probably obtainable, especially given the fact that here we are at 10 something in the morning, and we have now moved into 70 degrees here at the Huntingburg Airport. And if I just look over here, it is 71 degrees right now on my temperature gauge here at the Southern Indiana Weather Office. So warm, and at 10 a.m. when it's already that warm, I think mid-80s are most certainly obtainable today. All right, what can we expect beyond this real quick? Let's take a look at what the Climate Prediction Center is saying for the next 6 to 10 days from a period from May 11th through the 15th at least, above normal temperatures. If we go into the extended period beyond that, the 8 to 14 day outlook from the May 13th to the 19th range, it does give us near normal, still below normal to our north, but at least it puts us into the normal range. Yeah, we'll take that. All right, one thing I want to mention to you also real quick, lawn mowing season. It's on us. I've already had to cut mine once. I need to cut mine again this week. When can you expect to mow this week? Something new that I'll be adding into my daily forecast videos as well that I wanted to show you. It looks like Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday during the day, dry, nothing to worry about. Rain moves in Thursday night, but then it's potentially a good deal of rain on Friday and Saturday. So Friday and Saturday, not good days to mow, or Sunday or Monday for that matter beyond this. So take the opportunity over today, tomorrow, or Thursday to mow while you can, folks, because then after that, it's going to be a little while before you're able able to rain. If you own a business, by the way, in the lawn care or landscaping industry and would like to sponsor this graphic, give me an email, southerninwx@gmail.com. I'd love to talk to you about this. We're certainly looking for sponsors for that. Very reasonable prices. You don't have to be a landscaping business, but it would be perfect for a landscaping or lawn mowing business, as it would be sort of into your target area. All right, let's take a look at your forecast. Let's go to southernindianaweather.com. Sponsored here by Ubalor and Sons in Jasper. 84 degrees is what I'm forecasting for your high temperature today here at the Southern Indiana Weather Office. A little bit warmer as you go to the north. In fact, if I just go ahead and minimize this, you can see how messy my desktop icons are. But what I want to take you to is your plan your day forecast. I forgot to get this up here for you already, so my apologies about that. Let me get this back up here for you. Just to give you an idea of temperature ranges across the area. 79 in Columbus, that's your cool spot, and then cooler as you go north towards Indianapolis. But as I say, that warm front lifts to the north today, and we all get decent temperatures. I'm forecasting 86 for Evansville and Tell City for points along the Ohio River. I wouldn't be surprised at all if we blow past this and end up with another degree or two higher with these. It certainly wouldn't surprise me given the current temperature trends, but it is going to be warm either way. A mixture of sun and clouds today, very high thin clouds, most likely more of a mostly sunny to partly cloudy day, kind of on the in-between. Warm again tomorrow, 86 degrees for your high. Hey, look at the lows. Not bad here either, as far as you can see there. Again, Thursday during the day stays pretty good. The 50% chance of rain really comes overnight, so nothing to worry about during the day. Then on Friday, you get into the mid-70s, mid to upper 70s again, area-wide. Upper 70s on Saturday, 80 on Sunday, more rain on Monday as well, with temperatures in the upper 70s. Can't beat the temperature part of this. You got to love it. A little bit of rain to deal with, but the next 3 days, not so bad after that. All right. Be sure you go and check out our new QuickCast videos, folks. We'd love to get your feedback on those, and we want to serve you and do what we can to make the weather the most enjoyable that we can for you, and in a format you like. So be sure to let us know how those are working for you. Also, just a reminder, we are on Facebook. Go check us out there. You can also like us on Twitter. We've got some great things going on Twitter if you're on that as well. And brand new, we are now on Instagram. You can follow Southern INWX if you're on your Instagram app on your iOS or your Android device, not advice. And be sure to follow us. We are doing some videos on there. I'm doing 15-second video updates for you as well. Just some real quick ways to get that weather data out to you. All right, folks, that is it for today's video. We've got a great day shaping up. Get out and enjoy it, folks. It is going to be an absolutely beautiful day. I'll have another one of these behind the weather videos for you a little bit later on down the week. Be sure and check out our QuickCast videos again. Again, we want your feedback. Let us know how you like them. For Southern Indiana Weather, I'm Meteorologist Michael Wilhite. Have a great day, folks.